Blessed love and greetings. I'm doing an outline for a raw and living foods educational course. Um, I'm doing this video basically to document that, but I wanted to talk about um, just my journey with raw food and where it started at. It had a lot to do with the love of Haile Selassie the First, and a love of, I guess what one would call Rastafari liberty. But when I say liberty, I mean like just an overall encompassing way of living. It includes your diet, your health, your spirituality, your education, how you work, the type of, the way you raise your family, the way you raise your children. And I started out raising my children they were raised on all raw vegan foods. And there's a science to that, especially when you have little children in your care. You don't want to malnourish them or anything like that. And I've heard, and I've gone through a lot of that. I've had a lot of criticism from family and people around me about, what they felt about certain things, but didn't necessarily have knowledge to back up what they felt, So I first started eating. Here go the thing. Everybody eats raw food. Everybody eat live food. There's nobody that doesn't eat a live vegan meal. If you eat an apple, that's a live vegan meal right there. Your raw food is for about a minute, or however long it take you to eat the apple. And those foods give you nourishment. Fresh fruits and vegetables, like everybody know, is good for you, but those foods give you nourishment. They have a lot of living nutrients in it. They have an electrical charge to them that adds to your own electrical charge and aura. Yeah, so hello, Crystal Winstead. But the raw foods, it is very much it's a natural part. Before fire was even made, people were eating raw food, raw living food. So my journey started. It actually started in the Bingy house in Atlanta, where I was eating a callaloo patty, and I noticed I was getting certain looks for that. But then, I had a sister show me this thing. It was like, yo, this this book right here is a book called The Mucusless Diet Healing System by Professor Arnold Ehret, and it focused a lot on the effects of cooked food and how cooked food actually mash up your system. Yeah. So yeah, cooked food do a thing that kind of ways to you, but I got a chat coming in. All right. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. From there, I met some brethren. And we basically started a restaurant called Eternal Life. Eternal Life was an all raw food, organic, vegan restaurant. It was like very, very way ahead of its time in that time. And not a lot of people were onto the raw food. Not a lot of people were vegan at that time. This is around 2001. Opened the doors in around like February, March of that year, right before the Twin Towers dropped and all of that took place. And we served raw salads, not raw salads, live salads, live hummus, nut meat patties, nut meat pate, Irish moss, dehydrated foods, dehydrated patties, dehydrated spelt bread, a whole menu, just raw soups, living soups, a plethora of juices. And at that store, not only did, just from having that diet, I improved my health, but I seen other people improve their health. I saw old people come in that were they might have been diabetic, or they might have had heart problems, heart palpitations or something, or you know, like hypertension, for real shit, you know, cancer and those type of things. I've seen people come in, they change their diet, and they wind up not having to go to chemo no more, or having the cancer go into remission. I've seen certain people who didn't have to take insulin no more for their diabetes, you know. And these things that happen, I never was in the mindset of crediting to say like, yo, we healed them people with the food. It was more so them people taking the choice to give their body what it needs to heal itself, you know. So for real, the only people that actually cure anything is the medical doctors. Natural healing is when you provide what's necessary for the body to heal itself. So there is no natural doctor that cures anything. You know, they don't cure anything. They give you what you need to cure yourself. And that's the natural order. The power is within you, within the food. So that's just to say, like, yo, it's 20 years of eternal life. You know, 20 years of eternal life liberty, man. The brethren them I started up with, I'm in contact with 2 of them now. You know, and we feed off of one another energy, and we're well encouraging to each other. My brethren Ayasu, my brethren Imari. Yeah, man, we keep it flowing. You know, we keep the liberty going. We all hailing His Majesty and riding through. You know, and just navigating this thing called life, because it's rough. It's rough. You know what I mean? It's one thing having your diet and all that, but you got other things going on. Now, I'm somebody where I started out early in life. I started out in my young age pursuing certain spiritual things and pursuing my health and my diet, you know, which has helped me a lot throughout the years. I noticed that I don't have certain complications of my peers and counterparts that didn't necessarily pursue that, you know, where they went into other pursuits. And true indeed, they secured themselves financially, but physically and health-wise, they're not doing too good, you know. So I'm just here to share that information and spread that information. Look forward to putting more stuff out there, more content out there, more recipes and things too. Definitely. So give thanks. 20 years of eternal life. Enough blessings. All right.